Aloha, you can call me Craw. On today's episode of Lego Sorting and Organizing, we're going to do two things. First, we're going to do our Lego piece of the day, and then I'm going to take you upstairs to my kitchen where we're going to actually do some sorting of just a big bulk of things. We'll see how that works out with my GoPro. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Today's piece of the day is this wonderful piece right here. If you can't tell what it is, feel free to drop it in chat and give us a good guess. The piece of the day is a plate modified 1x2 with bar handle on the end. It is piece number 60478. This piece has been around since 2008. I feel like this piece was older than that, but sure, go for it. And is available in 23 colors, including light nougat, where it is a part of the set from Harry Potter Sculptures, Chamber of Secrets. Dobby the house elf. I apologize if I said that wrong. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. But this is an interesting looking set, a couple years old. Wow. This is not a set that is held up price-wise. Look at this, $12. $14 for sealed. The first new sale is $24 for this, which is still very low price considering 403 parts. I mean, I don't know what I would want this piece for. The book is kind of interesting. Don't know what that bookmark is for. Got it. Cool. I wonder what this retailed for. Out of curiosity. Now I'm really curious. Oh, it's still available for $35. So there you go. Got it. You can go pick that up if you want. Aloha. Today we're in my kitchen because the kids are home because it's a day off of school for them for snow purposes. And this was a big pile of Lego bricks that I've cleaned and I've sorted through. And now I'm putting them in like piles. So like this particular piece is a printed brick. So I'm going to stick it here. Because what I'm trying to do is like I moved all the things that I thought were bricks into one bucket. And now I'm actually putting them in the pile so I can categorize them by box, the type that I have. So right now I have boxes of bricks with 1 to 2 studs, bricks with 3 to 4 studs, bricks with more than 5 studs, a modified brick, and see if I can find a round brick in here. A round brick. And so that's what I'm kind of doing right now, just putting them into piles. And when I come across a piece that I'm pretty sure I have put in the wrong pile like this, like I believe this is a technique. This is brick modified, so it is going to go in that pile. Oh, I already put one over that pile. It's interesting because like this piece here, modified brick. Never thought it would be, but I'm glad that when I was doing my initial sort, I said, let's throw this in with bricks. The thing that I realized when I started this particular thing, this particular pile of bricks, is that I didn't have a great sense of how I wanted to sort them. Because what I was thinking was I was going to do bricks, I was going to do plates, tiles and plates in the same, and then other. And I'm clearly seeing that I didn't do as great of a job of this sort. But you never do when you're putting them together for the first time. I could see this being like a Lego wall. Wow, this is a brick. According to brick, like this is a 1x6x5. So this is going to be right there. Never would have guessed that's a brick. Never would have guessed that's a brick. So again, following my logic, it has 5 or more studs. It goes in that pile. And of course, my piles may change over time as I get more and more pieces and I catalog them in. But that's part of the process. That's why I went to this, because I was watching like Brickatech today. And he's doing a phenomenal series right now where he's looking at organizing his pieces. And the thing that I keep noticing, which is he keeps having to talk about splitting boxes and stuff. And I think because his collection is so rigidly placed, plastic totes, that becomes troublesome. Having the agile ability to move things around, to create a second box of bricks with 1 or 2 studs on top. That's the key when you're dealing with something like this, particularly when it's something that's growing and contracting. Being able to be flexible, move things around. I put a lot of wedges and slopes in here, I've noticed. Again, I was subconsciously doing that. Ooh, this is interesting. I think this is a window. Window piece. Yep, okay. Technique. Chair. I don't think that's its actual category is called a chair, but we're just going to throw it there because I do not think that's going to classify itself as a brick. Now, is this a sticker or is this a print? This is a print. This piece might actually be worth something because, again, without this piece, whatever set you're trying to build is worthless. If I was really smart, I would have sorted things that I don't know into like a separate pile. But I guess one of the reasons I'm doing the pause when I find a piece I don't know is so that when I come across that piece again, I know what it is. Oh, here's his actual listing on Bricklink. Technique 18975. Now, if I was really smart, I would be making out the bag right now, right? Because I found out what that is. I'm going to have to search for that probably a second time. I'm going to be inefficient. Yay, okay. Let's start with this pile. Of course, the value of this still remains that I log this information in. It would go quicker if I just threw them in. But the value of what I'm trying to accomplish right now is my ability to easily determine what I have in my collection and get to it. And every moment of time I spend now will save me time on the back end. At least that's the hope. There we go. Yep, perfect. Even then, I did one bad sorting job. All right, so these are gonna be 1 or 2 studs. Let's see what I have. So these are my 1 or 2. Let's see what bag this is. These are 1x2 translucent. I think these are only 1x2 translucents I have in here. So one of the things I really like about my color chart is each color has a numeric value as well. So for instance, translucent clear is going to be 096. And why that's important is all I have to type from a data entry perspective is 3004 semicolon 096 semicolon 3. And then what I'm going to do is I have transfer this to a text file, and then I can import it directly into my database because it's got those pieces of information. This is light bluish gray, right? 42, by the way, for my Douglas Adams fans out there. I didn't do that on purpose. It just happened to be the 42nd one alphabetically. I hope you enjoyed going up to my kitchen and watching me do that. I don't know how much the footage was better for you or anything until I go and edit it. But it definitely was more interesting to kind of be up there than to be here, continuing to sit at this desk where I sit for 40 hours a week. To go up there on my lunch break was kind of nice and do that. We do have more things like that because, as you can see, I have a plate of a box of plates. I have a box of other things. Yeah, so we have lots to see and do. Mahalo for watching, friends.